friends, welcome back to day number 21 in my December daily for 2022. And I have a very quick spread for you today. It's just the two pockets here, two 4x6 pockets. The bottom photo is obviously me wrapping presents, and then the top photo is just a cute little picture of my cat snuggling. I'm going to be using a couple different things actually this time. I have the card in the background that has the Christmas trees on it. That is from an Allie Edwards December Daily Kit. The little die cut of the wrapping paper and scissors, that is from the Cartabella, or maybe Gnome for the Holidays die cut pack. The little word strip that says just keep wrapping, that is from the Gnome for Christmas. And these doilies that I'm playing with are printable. I don't remember the shop that I got them from. I think they're from Little Bindi on Etsy. I'm pretty sure that's where I got these from. And I decided to use this one that I'm putting on the 4x6 card now. I really like how that looks. It definitely is a very patchworky, kind of eclectic looking layout today, but I really like that green and red doily, so I wanted to use that. So I am taking out my chipboard pieces that are the numbers. This is from an old Allie Edwards kit, and I'm going to punch out that center piece and I'm going to emboss this. I am going to use some silver embossing powder on this, so you'll see that here in a couple minutes. And I'm just rearranging everything to make sure I like how it goes. And I wasn't sure if I wanted the 21 on the doily card or on the bottom, but I am going to put it on the photo. I like how it kind of covers up that kind of empty space there. And I decided to use this tinsel embossing powder that's super pretty. I think it's from Stampendous. And it's really glittery. Not glittery in the sense of like regular glitter, but it's like glitter in the sense of like shiny, like tinsel-y kind of glitter. Just using my Versamark and just pushing this this number into the Versamark, making sure it's completely coated, and I'm going to use my tweezers here to help me. And I keep doing this until I am satisfied with the coverage of the Versamark on the number. And then I will end up taking the tinsel and sprinkling that all over the number and then heat embossing it with my heat tool. And I do have this one at 2 times speed, I think, just because it was a quick layout and I figured I'd slow it down a little bit for you guys. I know some of you guys like it a little bit slower, a little bit faster, so I think it was a good idea just to make it a little bit slower this time. Just making sure it's fully covered. I will end up putting all that extra stuff back in the jar. And then I will heat it up and I'll show you how that looks getting heated up. I absolutely love doing heat embossing. It's so much fun to see it melt. I don't know if anybody else is the same way. If you are the same way, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear if that's one of your favorite things to do is heat emboss, because you get to see it melt. It's like magical. So I'm just doing that real quickly here, and then that's all beautiful and it looks very kind of sparkly and metallic-y, and I'll show you a close-up here, I think. I'm just getting away some of that excess. And I'm super happy with how that looks, and I'm going to add it here on this photo. Just going to use some liquid adhesive. I thought it would be best since it was chipboard. Sometimes when I use like my roller adhesive on some of these chipboard pieces, it ends up pulling up the back of the chipboard, so I just went with a liquid adhesive this time. This is, what's it called? Art glitter glue. That's what I'm using. So just making sure that's in place, and then I will start adding the other pieces. On the Just Keep Wrapping strip, I do end up adding some washi tape below it, just because I thought it looked a little bit floaty there and it needs some anchoring. I'm going to add some tape first. Oh, I lied. No, I did not. I did not add any washi. I thought I did. I must be thinking of a different layout. So now I'm just going to measure and then trim off the excess. I thought it would be easier than putting too much glue and getting the glue all over the place. So I just used my pencil to mark off where it's going to be cut off, and then that way I don't add extra adhesive and I can still use that little sliver that I cut off. So I'm just going to quickly glue that down pretty much in the same place that it was. And then I'm going to trim off the excess, and then I'll add the photo and the little die cut. And I actually think, now looking at it, watching the video, I kind of think I put that die cut upside down. But all's good. I think it should have went the other way because the scissors were like floating in the air, like on its little point. But at the time, it seemed to work okay. But yeah, I think that's upside down now that I look at it. So trimming that out. And then after this is trimmed out, I'm going to add some word strips to the top right-hand side of that doily card. And it's just going to be a white strip with some gold font on it. And it's going to say, "It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas." and I just pulled that longer strip because I wanted it stacked. I didn't want it just in one single strip, so I ended up snipping it in 3 places, and you'll see that here in a second. After this, I end up doing some more embellishing with some puffy stickers. I did not do any journaling on this one. I felt like it was pretty self-explanatory. I'm just wrapping presents. I didn't really have much to say about them, and the cats just look cute. I had the picture, so I put it on there. I really don't have much to say, so I ended up not doing any journaling from this page. I'm just happy that I ended up remembering the number of the day because I've been really bad at remembering that. So while I'm putting that on, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are liking the video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Also, anytime you have any comments or questions or anything like that, I'd love to hear from you. So make sure you add those to the comment box. I love when you guys chat with me. It's always fun talking with you. Let me know how you're doing with December Daily. I know this is going to be the last video I post on December Daily. I think I definitely have to get through the last final days of December. I'm just not sure if I'm going to film them and post them. It is getting a little bit late in the month. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. I just don't know if I'll have time. I really need to finish those off quickly because I need to start working on some things for my Etsy shop. I have a crop coming up and I need to prepare for that and get some things together so I can do things for the Etsy shop in that crop. So I'm not sure how much more filming I'll do of my December daily, but definitely let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Here are some close-ups and some photos at the end. Have a great day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.